Wind doing some damage. In total, these are the damage reports from those storms yesterday. Over 22 hail reports, 32 wind reports. And we also had flash flooding. The storms were training over the same areas down here near the Cape Cod Canal. So this spot right here from Bourne down to Pocasset, coming in with over 3 inches of rain. So it was quite an afternoon yesterday. The good news is that is not happening again this afternoon, but some beneficial rain too. We picked up close to an inch in Boston. There was another little cluster of heavy rain up in the Merrimack Valley from areas up into southern New Hampshire as well. So that was yesterday, not happening today. And now this weekend looks like we're going to slow down the rain coming on in. Saturday will be a dry day, and most, if not all, of Sunday now looks like it's going to be dry as well, as we're kind of holding off the rain until Sunday night into Monday. This is where it's coming from, a system here off to the west. This front running into high pressure and slowing down. And ultimately, this front is what's going to help steer Ernesto, the hurricane, offshore and keep it away from us. But again, with this taking its time pushing eastward here, it's making for a drier weekend. So your weekend plans, I don't think rain is going to get in the way for most of us this weekend. What we have out there right now, though, are clouds. These are low clouds that developed overnight that have been very stubborn to burn off. And part of the reason for that is some of this wildfire smoke is kind of above the deck of low clouds. The sun has to penetrate through both to kind of erode it. So it is out there now. And the result is that we're not seeing much blue sky out there. We're seeing a lot of haze, and you can see we're going to hang on to that wildfire smoke through this evening, and it's taking up a thicker layer of the atmosphere today, and so it has had some impact to air quality, which is just moderate for a lot of us today. But when you get out beyond 495, that is where the air quality is forecast to be unhealthy for sensitive groups, and that is why we do have an air quality alert out this way till about midnight tonight. So keep that in mind if you are sensitive to this sort of thing, if you have respiratory issues. The clouds, too, have kept the temperatures down. It is still just 69 degrees in Boston right now and 66 in Worcester. The temperatures will tick up a little bit, but you can see in Boston, we're only going to manage low to mid 70s. Clouds will give way to a little bit brighter sky, but again, we're not going to see that blue sky because of the wildfire smoke that is out there. Partly cloudy tonight, some patchy fog. It is dry for any plans you have this evening into tonight. We only fall back to about 60 to 65 tonight. And tomorrow, once again, filtered sun. We're going to have that smoky haze around. A little bit more humid tomorrow as well. We'll have a southerly wind that will keep the temperatures coolest on the south coast and the Cape in the 70s, but otherwise low 80s coming up for your Saturday. And Saturday will be a dry day. This front inches a little closer on Sunday, but still far enough that I think both the rain is going to stay out in western New England. So if you're thinking, you know what, I am going to the beach this weekend, just be mindful that Ernesto is out there. It's still a Category 2 hurricane. It will make its closest pass to Bermuda on Saturday. And then as it heads north through the North Atlantic, those waves shift toward our coastline. So rough surf and a rip current risk. It exists at our south and east facing beaches tomorrow, and more of us will be impacted by that on Sunday. So keep that in mind if you're venturing into the water this weekend. In terms of your weather on Sunday, should be about 80 degrees. You can see through the day, most of the storms are hanging back to the west, but then Sunday night into Monday, they start shifting eastward. So look, it is a wet